The January transfer window is officially open. You know what that means. The rumor mill is spinning, the fax machines are warming up, and the big six are getting ready to spend some serious cash. But who actually needs what? Is it panic buying season? Or are we about to see some genius strokes of business that could define the rest of the season? We've seen how a single January signing can change everything. Think back to Virgil van Dijk arriving at Liverpool and transforming their defense overnight. Or the sheer drama and massive price tag of Enzo Fernandez's move to Chelsea. These weren't just transfers, they were statements. They shifted power, plugged critical gaps, and piled on the pressure. So, looking at the current Premier League table, who's feeling the heat? Who needs a mid-season hero to come in and save the day? Let's break it down, club by club. First up, Liverpool. On the surface, things look pretty good, but scratch a little deeper and the cracks start to show, especially in defense. Virgil van Dijk, as immense as he is, isn't getting any younger. Injuries have been a constant headache for Arne Slot, and the backline is looking a bit stretched. They need cover and a long-term successor. A player like Mark Gay from Crystal Palace would be a fantastic fit, because he's Premier League proven, composed on the ball, and has that leadership quality. He wouldn't come cheap, but he'd be an investment for the present and the future. Then there's the other end of the pitch. Losing Luis Diaz for any period of time was a huge blow to their attacking dynamism. Another pacey, tricky winger to provide competition and depth could be the difference maker in a tight title race. Someone who can unlock defenses when the front three are having a rare off day. It's about maintaining that relentless intensity, and a couple of key signings could ensure they have the legs to go all the way. Now, let's talk about Manchester City. It feels strange to say a Pep Guardiola team needs reinforcements, but even the four-time champions have vulnerabilities. They're reportedly close to bringing in the explosive forward Antoine Semenyo, which adds another dimension to their already fearsome attack. However, the real concern is a center back. We've seen them look uncharacteristically fragile when injuries hit their defensive core. They need reliable depth. Mark Gay's name comes up again, and it's no surprise he's wanted by every top club. Another option could be Nico Schlotterbeck from Borussia Dortmund. He's aggressive, good in the air, and comfortable playing out from the back, a must for Pep's system, or they could look to the future with a rising star like Chelsea's Joshua Chimpong, a young, promising talent they could mold. For City, it's not about a revolution. It is about evolution and ensuring they have world-class cover in every single position to fight on all fronts. Moving over to London, and it's a difficult story at Tottenham. Sitting 14th in the table is not where they expected to be, and the problems are clear. Thomas Frank's side desperately lacks width and creativity from the flanks. They need a right winger who can stretch the play, beat a man, and deliver quality service into the box. It would take so much pressure off the central players and give their attack a much-needed spark. But the issues don't stop there. The left-back position has been a constant source of instability. They need a dependable, solid defender who can lock down that side of the pitch. No more makeshift solutions. A reliable left back would bring balance and a sense of security to a defense that has looked shaky all season. For Spurs, this January window isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. The smart signings could be the catalyst to climb back up the table and salvage their season. Let's head north to Manchester United. The biggest headache at Old Trafford is right in the heart of the pitch, the midfield. They've struggled to control games, often getting overrun and leaving their defense exposed. Casemiro has been a warrior, but he's entering the latter stages of his career, and the team needs fresh legs and energy alongside him. They were crying out for a dynamic central midfielder who can do a bit of everything: break-up play, drive forward with the ball, and offer some creativity. A player in the mold of Brighton's Carlos Baleba would be a dream. He's got that incredible engine and technical quality. Adam Wharton at Crystal Palace is another one to watch. He's composed, progressive with his passing, and has a massive future ahead of him. United don't just need a body, they need a new engine, a player who can dictate the tempo and bring back that control they've been missing for so long. Now, what about the current league leaders, Arsenal? Honestly, they're in a fantastic position. The squad looks balanced, motivated, and they've got quality in every area. Mikel Arteta isn't likely to make any desperate moves. They don't have glaring weaknesses that need immediate fixing. However, a smart club always thinks one step ahead. While Declan Rice has been a phenomenal signing, looking for a young, developing midfielder to learn from him and eventually provide long-term support would be a very shrewd piece of business. It's not about a quick fix. It's about succession planning and building a dynasty, finding the next big midfield talent who can grow into the Arsenal system without the immediate pressure of having to start every week. It's a luxury signing, but one that could pay huge dividends in the years to come. Finally, we arrive at Chelsea, the club that has redefined the meaning of spending spree. They've invested billions in a young, talented squad, but what's the one thing money can't always buy instantly? Experience, especially at the back. For all their exciting young defenders, they've been prone to costly errors and a lack of leadership in crucial moments. The missing piece of the puzzle could be an experienced, battle-hardened center half, someone who has been there and done it, who can organize the back line, command the penalty area, and be a calming influence when the pressure is on. It's not about finding another prospect. It's about finding a mentor and a general for their young defense. A player who can steady the ship and provide the foundation for all that attacking talent to truly flourish. It might just be the most important signing they could make. So there you have it, a quick rundown of what each of the big six might be looking for this January. From desperate needs to strategic future-proofing, every club has a different agenda. But the big question is, who needs to make a move the most? Which club season hinges on getting their January business right? I want to know what you think. Drop your opinions in the comments below. Who should your club sign? And which of these teams will make the smartest move? Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more transfer breakdowns and all things Premier League. See you in the next one.